Welcome to Stories from the River, a show in which we go behind the scenes at Broad River Retail.
Tell us a little bit more about what happens here at this place.
Yes. So we think the church belongs in the middle of the marketplace.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is Jesus didn't just hang out in the synagogue, he hung out at wells. Mm-hmm. Wells were these natural gathering places in ancient culture. So like when we open a coffee house, why would a church do that? Well, you create a place where church and community cross paths. And now with this space, we're doing it on a larger scale. So about 100,000 square feet of space, but instead of just using it for like a weekend gathering, why don't we let other people come in and use the space for conferences, for concerts, with our kids' ministry space on the weekend? Why don't we let it function as a child development center Monday to Friday? Because that's one of our city's greatest needs. So a couple of weeks ago, Amazon rents it to do a gathering. Axios does it for some of their executive leaders. NBC rents it to film. DC government uses it for a lot of events. And so what happens is now, not only does that then revenue stream, which is not our primary motivation. Our primary motivation is how do we love and serve our city Monday to Friday. So we're not just trying to build a church, we're trying to bless a city to the third and fourth generation. And so this space then is multi-use, and the next phase is probably the craziest thing that we've ever imagined. We want to create a mixed-use marketplace. So we have the footprint to do about 15 kind of pop-up restaurant, food concepts, sit-down restaurant. Not unlike, I don't know what you would have in Charlotte, but you got a Chelsea Market in New York City. You got an Armature Works in Tampa. You have an Anaheim Packing House, Ponce City Market in Atlanta. The idea is how do we create a space?
A food hall.
Yes, a food hall where we are now you have a building where you can work and eat and play and pray. And it kind of functions together.
That's great. I've been to Armature Works. I've also been to the Oxford Exchange in Tampa, which is great.
A couple of my favorite spots.
Okay, mine as well.
Thanks for listening to Stories from the River. To check out more episodes, visit storiesfromtheriver.com. Join us again next week, and remember to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast.